So, hi, Alex. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks for
Today,
having
we're
me.
talking about a recent study backed by California Almonds UK. One poll spoke to 2,000 British men about 60% being more concerned with heartbreak than heart health, and 68% unconcerned about possible stroke and heart attacks. What advice could you give to men to improve their physical heart health?
I think it's interesting from the study that the California Almonds did is that I think often as young people our focus maybe is elsewhere. I mean, that's why, from that study, you can see that probably quite concerned about heartbreak, which is something that's tangible. We can, it's something that a lot of us have experienced. But sometimes when it comes to our physical health and particularly heart disease, it's things that you can't see.
Yeah.
And the thing is, by the time it's a problem, sometimes you've left it a little bit late. Obviously, it's never too late to make healthier choices, improve your diet and exercise, but
Yeah.
better to protect yourself. So what I would say is have that mindset where we're acting for prevention, rather than cure. So small changes, I always say small changes that are consistent and last are most important. So exercising regularly, try and build exercise into your daily habit and routine. A lot of people don't like going to the gym. I've got a yoga mat at home, roll it out, do a quick Joe Wicks workout, and I'm
Yeah.
away. Make sure you're getting time outside, going for good walks, getting those extra steps when you can. And when it comes to your diet, it's about trying to make healthy choices where you can. For example, if you've got a busy lifestyle, like me going to A&E, rather than taking snacks that might be unhealthy. For almonds, for example, are a great example of heart smart foods. So foods that are higher in unsaturated fats, lower in saturated fats.
I was going to say, what are the benefits of almonds actually?
Well, one of the things that there was a recent large meta-analysis done, a big study and review of a lot of data, and it found essentially that eating almonds consistently over a period of time helps reduce levels of your bad cholesterol, so your LDL cholesterol, and has no impact on the HDL, on the good cholesterol. So essentially, it appears that it's good at combating kind of harmful levels of cholesterol. Importantly, it's not a cure. It's not a cure for high cholesterol, but if you're swapping out those foods that are bad for cholesterol, swapping in something that has a positive impact, then clearly that is going to have a benefit over time.
Yeah, because one of the points in the study said that 30% of younger males were wrongly associating red meat and cheese to good health. And is the Heart Smart campaign to re-educate young generation or kind of all generations?
Absolutely. I think, particularly what we're talking about here is looking at, I think, sometimes the harder to reach groups, this information. And we know that millennials sometimes are, we just need to make sure that, yes, there are a lot of things going on in the world that are very important, but looking after your heart health is also very important. And you're absolutely right. There's so much misinformation out there. And a lot of it's old, kind of a little bit of kind of old tales, if you like. Oh, yes, if you eat red meat and wine and cheese, that's good for you. Actually, it isn't. They're high in saturated fats. And what we're thinking about when it comes to a balanced diet, what we're ultimately trying to do is protect ourselves against diabetes, reduce levels of cholesterol, be careful with the alcohol, but also fuel your body with good foods that actually gives you energy and
The right energy.
the right kind of energy,
Yeah.
not getting peaks and troughs with high sugary foods, carbohydrates that give you slow amount of energy over time, and ultimately foods that, proteins that help your muscles recover, fruit, veg, and vitamins that supports your immune system. It's about that balanced diet, really. That's what we're trying to encourage.
Yeah. And that education piece. I was going to say, flipping to the other side of things, as a mental health ambassador, Department of Education, how important is it to create positive, mindful habits? You kind of touched on it, to improve that the side of well-being is equally as important as diet, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is that I think your health as a whole, if you step back from mental and physical health, your health as an overall is a culmination of every aspect of your life, your choices, your genetics, your environmental situations, all that stuff, coming together. And I think each of those aspects, for example, your diet, has an impact on both your, physical, mental, and emotional well-being.
Yeah.
Really, we know now more and more, we're learning more and more that actually what you eat can actually affect how you feel and your mood. We're learning more about the gut-brain axis, for example, and the impact of your gut on your brain. And it's a really exciting area of science, actually. I think over the years we're gonna learn so much more, I think.
Yeah, it personally fascinates me. I really, I've enjoyed reading some of the notes on this particular study and research. Let's go to the other side of the heart then. The side of the romance, 71% believe that love and companionship is a key to a healthy heart. Do you think love is the best medicine?
that's that, that's a strong question for this time. I think we do know that companionship, relationships, the people around you and love does have an impact
Connection.
on your health. Connection is very, very important. We know that loneliness can actually increase rates not only of mental health but physical health too. So yes, it is absolutely important. And
Yeah.
I guess what we're saying is don't forget about, it's not that we don't want you to think about love, romance, and people around you, but not to forget the other side of the heart too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's quite a few factors here to balance between. 1 in 4 millennials are prioritizing self-help to protect their heart, and 1 in 5 now choose to avoid dating for future upset. As someone who appeared on the biggest TV dating show, do you think confidence is a big factor for millennials in dating, and having a healthy diet and exercise plan, in effect, can contribute to confidence?
I think confidence is always a worry around dating. I wonder whether it's more so now because of social media and all the other things and apps, and it's very visual and this kind of thing. And of course, I want to be careful to stress that you should, I think, eat well and exercise well to how you feel, not necessarily how you look. But there is, definitely when I eat well and I'm exercising, feeling energized, feel good, I feel more confident. And obviously, if I've changed actually the reasons I exercise now. I think in the past I very much was more thinking about how it would look with a t-shirt on when I was in my early 20s.
Sure.
Whereas now it is a side effect. It's a nice beneficial side effect that if you exercise and you fit and the t-shirt fits well, but actually it's up here, it's in your head, it's how you feel inside that I think gives you that confidence really.
And another real strong message with this Heart Smart campaign, you're touching on diet, exercise, well-being, lifestyle, and then there's, everyone's seeking like love and connection as well, but it's just a smaller part of what we're trying to talk about today. Where can listeners find more details about being Heart Smart and more of your top tips?
So, well, check out my Instagram, of course.
I saw it. It's really good reel, by the way.
Thank you. If you head to almonds.co.uk, you can find out more information about the campaign. And yeah, just really. And if people want to learn more specifically about heart disease as well, and information about the heart, the British Heart Foundation is very interesting as well. They have a lot of amazing statistics and advice as well there. So check out those platforms, I'd say.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for joining me today. It's been good speaking with you.
Thank you so much.